The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Okay. Seems like we're kind of playing into the hand. No, the Griffin's hand. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is heartening development in the South, and I hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good to have you yet. I fear I missed you. So, Emmerich. Master Hafner, pleasure as always, and Mr. Alisay, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Drazor for serving as escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Dom and ally. Forgive me, my lord, I was but waiting opportunity. No. Forgive me, my lord. I was awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apology is necessary, Mr. Sugiri. I'm most grateful for interjection when I offered Ishgard support. Our nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for our impromptu apology. The resulting air of arguments might have lingered longer were it not for a timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the LDCC to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight. Full glad we have to have you. Pray convey my regards to Zion, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Okay. What is wrong with simply sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we are told to speak, the sister. We have the ones who like the sound of our own voice in any case. Our business area is concluded, we should be on our way as well. Accompany us to Ravenous Hall, Giri. Actually, I think I shall pay a brief visit to East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papali may interfere in the talks with the Sylph. Not to mention what has been going on Bells of War. I will join you at the Rising Stone 7. Revenant's Toll we go. Okay. Welcome back, Drazor. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home at the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Griffin on the wall. Well, as much as I enjoy bustle of the toll, it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Okay. You returned from the council, but part of Alphino is some other matter require his attention. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, cried. How's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She is sleeping at the moment. Tatara is keeping her eye on her, so we know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make full recovery. Thank goodness of that. Now, maybe we should share with us what Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed providing military support to Gridania. The Yosin Alliance will soon have significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like the imperial caught between the resistance and the alliance. You cannot seriously. One does not likely go to war with the Garland Empire. Quite to open hostility without due consideration would be inviting disaster. If only there was some way to reach Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon the reckless course. That may not be entirely unfeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath Bell's house wall, secret passages dug by the resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely, if all are in agreement, I will be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the resistance is familiar with me. About familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you will have me, that service are at your disposal. As are mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I don't intend to waste the opportunity. For it's quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Coronel will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Levios? I will return to the East Strand and stand watch over the border. Should matters make the turn for the worse, it will seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Drazor? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And while it may not seem to be the most thrilling duty, their sister, might I ask you to remain at Rising Stone to pass on messages and so on? To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task will fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. If you have unfinished business in the tunnel, pray attend to it now. You will depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The neighbor watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Drazor, and I should be interested to speak with the Alliance commander who has installed himself as his stop. Oh. Oh wait. Need to talk to you here first, okay. Ah, Jesse, there you are. Come, Amrit's spy awaits. The Alliance officer on the platform should be able to appraise us of any development at the wall. Nice meeting you two here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 much of you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you're venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Elfno. We have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do you make up your mind, Ida? Nearly a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck, so which is it to be? It will be best to decide before we enter the negotiations. Trust me, Paplimo, I will shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a head coming on. Let us be on the way, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Welcome, Warfly. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officer. You will find him on the observation platform. May proceed. Greetings, my friend. It's good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I'd have to watch here. See the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. It's heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Not so quiet anymore. Report, what? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out on top of the wall. a full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's supposed to mean? The attack is they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible, we gave no such orders. Of course, the wall was never Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we launched an offensive. This could be more. Even so, this may yet be more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparably easy for the Griffin support to slip into Alamigo. You could then incite a rebellion among the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. You also, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Drazor, we must make for the wall at once. Well, just the two of you. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle. I do not mean to abandon them to the fate. It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may be possible to reach Griffin, and we can do that. Lady Hilda, might I ask you have an airship ready to bear the signs to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare the Imperial reprisal. May the navigator guide us through the storm. Like her. Like that she use a big ass axe. This looks like a voice scene, so hopefully it is. No, it's not. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their back to our suffering for so long. Let victory be the first in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. From what Pablimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us to the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, as we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades. Or they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask you to scale the wall. I know what I mean propose. Search, of course, if there any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take band of your most trusted companions and cut path to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make at your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Oh, I thought I would have like Giri and all that stuff with me on this one. Belsa's wall, now accessible. Let me see. They have like alliance people. No, Scion is random Scion people. Okay, okay. I see. That's kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. There's so many. Okay. Anyway, I will do it with people because I want. If there's something I can do with people, I will do it. And look at the fast queue. Love seeing those healy queues. Love it. Oh, I haven't heard these sounds in a long while. The Black Shroud, Belsar's Wall. A lot of new people. Come. Stop lagging. Not a fan of killing dogs, but hey, we do what we must. Go. Keep on aiming. This is an enemy we will see a lot for in the next expansion. It's a boss now, but it's not gonna be a boss for long. wrong button. Okay. Almost down. Yeah, no. We will ignore those. There you go. What item level is this? 245. Okay, so this is new gear for me. Finally. Because everything I have is 240. I didn't get hit by it. I disagree, game. It's so nice being able to click one button. Truly brain dead gameplay. Warrior has like so much healing. Young kid, so. There you go. This too is also an enemy we will see a lot more. Look at that. Everything except for Aaron.